Hi everybody, welcome to Kate's Space. How are you all going today? I hope you're all well. Thanks for joining me. I'm going to do some more journaling today in my December journal, and I thought I would just bring you along. I wanted to go through some of the stuff that I did in the last video that was a bit of a disaster. You remember I stuffed this little diary entry. This is an old diary paper, and I glued it on December the 1st instead of December the 2nd. So I've just covered that over with the Dymo labeler. Yeah, I don't love it, but it's fine. It doesn't really matter. I'm just going to cut that bit up. And I've just tucked that little number 2 tag in there. I don't think I've done anything else on there. And then I finished these pages off. This is still just floating, and I mean that's not stuck down, so I guess they're not really finished, but I just added some more. There's a bit of washi tape down here, and I've had this is vintage, beautiful vintage rickrack I've had for ages, and I haven't used it. I've got quite a decent amount of it too, so I decided I'd pop that on there. I really like how that looks. And then I put this down, and I put too much glue in, and you can see the ink has run. I don't know whether if I get the little letter stamps and go over the top, a little French stamp, because I liked the colour in the image on there, and just a little bit of colour. So that's those pages done. Now we're on to the next ones, and I just wanted to do the berry picking and the jam making. I do it every year pretty much. I can't remember how long I've been doing it for. I also wanted to say hello to Corinna. Hi Corinna, thanks for your comments. Corinna's from Australia, and yeah, so she's been watching, and thanks so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Yeah, so I've got this little photo that I took when I was berry picking. Those are the tayberries. Tayberries are like a cross between a raspberry and a blackberry, and they're delicious and they make amazing jam. So this is the first day I went berry picking. I haven't been again since, but I will be going back. The raspberries weren't quite as ready as they will be in a few weeks, so right, so I'm going to use just this piece of paper here to put it down as a background. I'm wondering if whether I should tear it back a bit. Oh. Maybe I should have just left it as it was, but anyway. It's going to go like a little mouse did it. No, I hate that. Oh well. There we go. I'm going to leave it like that now because it's not tearing quite how I wanted it, but there you go. I wanted it really torn, so it's okay. I'm not going to panic about it. Okay, so there we go. So yesterday we got the water blaster out and gave the house a bit of a wash. It's been a long time since it's been done, and as you can imagine, living by the sea, it gets very dusty and dirty, and I wanted to get rid of some of the cobwebs and spider webs that are around. I know they kill the flies and stuff, but some of them come in the house, and I'm not a fan of spiders at all, and they do actually make the house look really scruffy. So we gave it a good old clean. The window cleaner's going to come while I'm away. So yeah, this will go up. This video will go up. I don't know when, actually. I'm just doing it, and I've got a few in the bank, which is unusual for me. Right, so I am going to use this diary again. And I've folded it like that, and I'm going to actually do some writing. I know, amazing. I don't love my writing. So yeah, I'm going to do that, and I'm actually just going to pop this on. Oh, yeah, how's this going to go? That was going to go under there. That's right. Under there like that, and then my berry picture on top. And then I've used my Dymo labeler again, and I'm just going to just simply put that over, I think. And then I found this little die cut that I've had left over from last year, and I thought I might put that there. Although I don't want to cover up my date, so it might have to go on the other side. Or it could just move further over. There's our crease there. Anyway, so that's, I want to use this because it's, you know, obviously it's berries. I guess it could actually sit across the top like that. Or underneath. Maybe it could go underneath like that, and this could go over the top of it. That's quite cute. I might just do that. Okay, so let's just start putting everything down. Yep, so the house is nice and clean, and David has emptied the spa pool and given that a good old scrub. So just getting a few jobs done before we have people here later this month. But the weather's still so changeable. Like in one day you'll have hot sun, so it'll be at, you know, like 24 degrees, and then it will suddenly be raining. And Briley's actually down here in Napier working on one of the shows that's on. I thought it was on last night, but it's on tonight. And she texted me and goes, "What's with this weather, Mum?" I said, "Yeah, it's been like this for weeks. It's just crazy weather." So I want that there, and that's going to open up. And I want to see some of those flowers, so that's why I put that down a little bit lower, because that's pretty. Right, I think I'll just use some glue stick on the back of here. It's going to be probably not that easy to write on, but oh well, doesn't matter. And yeah, we've got someone coming to do our windows next week, so that'll be good. I might tell them not to come in here. I can do the ones in here myself. I don't want to have to clean it, you know, like move anything away from the windows. Whoops. Need something to wipe that up. Splooge my glue a bit. It all just doesn't look very straight, but I don't know if that's because it probably isn't straight, knowing me. That's okay, I don't mind. Right, and my photo, I might use some double-sided tape. Just to stick the photo down. Okay, well that was either the garage door or thunder. I think it was thunder. Oh my gosh, see, that's exactly what I'm saying. It was bright and sunny not 10 minutes ago, and now it's clouding over. I was going to mow the lawns, but I just don't think it's going to be, there's going to be any point in this rain, in this weather. I think it is thunder. I'm in for another thunderstorm. I'm just wondering whether I break this one off here, because it seems to want to. Yeah, that's better. And then maybe put this, yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I haven't inked these berries. You know what, I don't think I'm going to bother. It's just, it'll be too hard. It's going to be hard enough to glue them anyway, so I'm just going to do that over here so I can lie it down on my mat. Those stalky bits are very close to breaking. I mean, I think I've had this is left over from last year, so yeah, they're getting a bit fragile, so it'll be good to use it. And I know they're not raspberries. I think these are maybe holly berries or red currant. I mean, they're probably not even, I don't know what berries they are, but They are berries and kind of gives you a bit of colour because I've made the photo black and white. Maybe that could come up over the photo actually. Let's do that. That will be fine. I actually thought I had more of these, but I can't find them. They might have just got all broken and I might have thrown them away. I just want to snip that white end off there. Ooh. Maybe not with my left hand. There we go. And I'm just going to put that like that. It's kind of cute. Oh, we've got that poking out, but oh well, never mind. I think that's okay. Ooh. Right. And then I've got my little label. Which I'm going to shorten a little bit. I don't want it that low. I'm just going to put that over the top of there, and that's going to be that, I think. And then I'll just write, I'm not going to write anything too meaningful in there, just about the berry picking and how I do it every year. It sort of heralds in summer and signifies summer and Christmas season to me, with my first trip to the berry farm. And I used to go with Lily. I think I've been with Lily when she was smaller. So I have been doing it for quite a while, and I took Ella. I've gone with Ella, and actually with Brittany and Ella when they were down one year. So we have done, oops, so that's gonna, those are gonna have to get snipped off so they don't break off. And that might end up getting snipped off as well because it might just get a bit damaged. Not that it's going to get opened all that often. So yeah, I can write in here. Let's hope I haven't glued that shut. Maybe not there, maybe right there. Wonder if I could, might put something there. I'm not sure what though. Okay, and then I have printed out using my Canon selfie machine. Right, and so that's the Canon selfie, and that's sticky on the back. I didn't realise that when I first used them for Michaela when I was, because I bought, oh sorry people, I bought this when I was in Australia with Michaela waiting for her baby to be born. We went shopping, and when I was using them in the journal about Dally being born, I didn't realise they were sticky. But so just for a bit of continuity, I've got some more of this digital, which is a digital from Heather, Ruby and Pearl. And I've done my old trick. I don't want to cover up this beautiful paper, so I'm just going to do this. This is a die cut that actually Lynn, thanks Lynn, hi, reminded me I had. It's a Heidi Swap one, and it cuts out these index kind of file folder things. And when I was doing the index, the Rolodex cards with the postage stamps, I can link that video if you haven't seen it. Lynn said to me in a message, oh, these would be really good, you know, because she'd given me this die cut and I hadn't used it. But yeah, look how cool they are. I'm not sure if you don't have a Rolodex what you would put them in, but anyway, they're still cute. Anyway, so that's going to be the backing for this. So I wonder if I just stick it on. stick it on here. Yeah, and then that's going to go on there like that. A few little flowers poking out the top there. And then I found these little ones, and so these are from last year too. I had a little look at some of the things left over from last year. I thought these birds were cute, so I'm going to pop them up the top there. And then I've got this little label. So super simple. You can get jars here in New Zealand with the, see how it's, I don't know if you can see it, but there's a K on that jar, K, and it's Kate's Kitchen, which is quite cool. I love using those jars. And actually I think there's a whole lot of kitchen equipment. So there we go, that's it. And I'll just put Taybury, I'm just going to write Taybury Jam on there. I'm going to try writing, and yeah, so that's going to be that page. So let's get that glued down. If you can hear water, that's David emptying the spa pool. Not sure why, because maybe he overfilled it. I don't know why he's emptying it after he just cleaned it. Anyway, I shall find out eventually, no doubt. There we go. So that's over that fold, because that fold there was a mistake when I was making the journal. And if you haven't seen me making the journal, I'll link that video as well. If you're new and you haven't seen me making the journal, it's a bit of a journal making journey, because I make quite a few mistakes, but anyway, that's okay. There we go. So that one goes there, and I'm going to pop these little birds. I was having a think about what I'm going to do for my next few pages, and nothing's really been going on over the last few days. I've been doing lots of crafting, but I haven't really been anywhere or done anything overly exciting. Whoops, I probably should have brought that over that way a bit. That's okay. So I'm thinking I'd love to do, I think I'm going to do a page on sort of the Christmas stocking tradition. My sister and brother and I always had a Christmas stocking from, I don't know, from as long as I can remember, and I loved it. And I've actually got my old Christmas stocking somewhere, and my kids all had Christmas stockings. And so that tradition's kind of gone on, and now David gets a Christmas stocking. He never had one as a kid, so I make him one every year. And I've been doing that for a few years now. And I just put silly kind of things in there because, you know, I've told you he doesn't like presents, and he doesn't like pretending he likes things. So I just kind of put silly and or practical sort of things in there, and chocolate. And so I put all the things like peanut M&Ms, which I don't like. That way he knows I've got them for him, not for me. And peanut slabs, things like that, a few chocolates, and you know. So I do that for him, and then all my kids do Christmas stockings either for their partners or their children. So it's kind of been a tradition that has gone through the families, and I love it. So I thought I'd do a page on that, and because I'm going up to Mum's, I'll see if she's got any photos maybe of our Christmas stockings or us opening our stockings as kids. And I might do a little double page spread about that. I don't think I can get photos of me. Anyway, so that's one thing I'd like to do. And the other thing I thought I'd like to do was, oh flip, you should write these things down, and then, or else you forget, right? Oh my gosh, it's completely slipped my mind. So there we go, there's 2 more pages. Oh, we've got no numbers. Oh, we've got this number 5, number 6. Let's have a look what we've got for number 6. I've got that as well. Maybe I'll just keep using these because I've used them almost all the way through. I love this 'Tis the Season too, and I always make jam, so maybe this could go somewhere. Yep, there's the rain again. And number 6 is here. Got lots of red ribbon, so I wonder about a red bow. Oh, I must remember to use this beautiful vintage ribbon that I've got. It's got little velvet dots on it, little fluffy dots on it. Yes, I must use that in my journal because I love it, so I should keep that for me. Right, some red ribbon. None of these reds are quite right. This one's probably the closest, this one here. I might actually wet it and crinkle it up. Where's my scissors? There we go. Yeah, so I plan to make some more jam. I've just got my little spray bottle, and then I'll crinkle that up into a ball, and then it'll take a while to dry though. So we need a little, I quite want the little number 6 like that. Quite like that too. We could just hand stitch it along there. No. Maybe this can attach to my little bow. I'm just going to dry it with my dryer. Hang on, I'll be back. I think that's mostly dry, so we can make a little bow with it. Might still be a little bit damp. Oh well, that's okay. Oh, I'm so mad I've forgotten my other idea. Isn't that terrible? I'm going to write down the stock. Well, I remember the stocking one because I found this, so I thought I could use this. But now, oh yeah, the Christmas letters to Santa. I wrote Father Christmas letters when I was little, and actually last time I was up at Mum's, I found one of the letters that I had written, and yeah, so I'm thinking, oh, I might use the letters to Santa. I've got letters to Santa from my children as well, so I thought instead of them lying around, I mean, I'll always keep them, but it might be better if I'm just going to tie a knot further here to make that string shorter. It would be good to have somewhere to keep them. I was pretty sure I had a letter to Father Christmas actually here, and this is why they're better off in a journal, but I can't find it anywhere, so that's exactly what I'm trying to think about at the moment is I don't even know if I'm going to like this. Anyway, we'll just maybe if I make it smaller. Yeah, keeping things in a journal is probably preferable to a suitcase or a box somewhere. I just cannot find that little letter, and I'm pretty sure I've got it, and I know Mum's got one, so I will get that when I go up and see her. So that's probably going to be my next little couple of little journaling pages in my Christmas journal. A little bit of Christmas sort of history, and tell a bit of a story about my Christmas as a child, and consequently the traditions that went through to my children. they've kept up with, which I love. Okay, just can't seem to get that bow to the size I want it. Right, let's see what this looks like, whether we like this or not. I might just put it where that little bow is. It's kind of cute. So the wrinkles all came out. Obviously it wasn't dry enough. That's okay. Yeah, and I'll just cut it a bit shorter. Here we go. Glue that down. I bought myself some more fabric glue yesterday, and I also bought some lighter tracing paper because I wanted to, you know, everyone was making the bags and I wanted to make the bags, and I made one, but my tracing paper was much heavier and it didn't really crinkle, so I got some lighter tracing paper and printed on it, and it's got the lovely crinkle to it. So yeah, aren't they cute? So those were fun. My printer does not like the tracing paper, so we had to just run a little sort of bead of glue stick along the top of an A4 piece of photocopy paper, and then run that through the printer, and it seemed to trick it into printing, so that was good. There we go, we've got a little 6 there, and we've got a little 5. We're going to put the little 5 somewhere. Maybe 'Tis the Season could go somewhere here. Maybe that could go up the top here. That could click onto there, maybe. Yeah. Now, how am I going to attach that though? Because like we found out, the gluing is not ideal. I guess stitching it is going to be the best way. Or we could stitch it to a piece of something like this cute eyelet. We could put it on there. And stitch that on. It's going to cover up some of my flowers, but that's okay. And then stitch that there. I'm going to do that and see what it looks like. Just going to hand stitch it, I think. I'm enjoying the hand stitching. Do we want red or do we want some gold maybe? Maybe we'll just stick with red because that's what we've used everywhere. And we'll see what we think of that. This is fun. Just starting to get into the swing of it. And maybe that's a little bit what journaling's like. I don't know if anyone who is maybe watching this is a regular journaler. If you are, I would love any tips to keep this as a practice. Like what you do, like do you write a lot? Do you draw? I'm not very good at art. So I watch the art journalers and I love what they do, but it's just really out of my yeah, I'm just not good at it. Maybe I should make myself a little journal where I do all that stuff and it's not for public consumption. But yeah. Oh, and the other thing I'm thinking to try and maybe avoid all this chaos and mess next Christmas is I'm wondering whether I should sit down and make myself an ephemera holder. for all my Christmas things. And I also realised I don't really have many Christmas fussy cuts. I think that's what I'm missing. So if you know of a really good Christmas fussy cut, or either book or maybe just a kit, a digital kit for fussy cutting, that would be great. I'd love to know. Because I am missing just having little fussy cuts like these. Are really good for journaling. They're quick and they're sort of easy, not easy, but it's good for a focal point. Even though I guess the photo is a focal point in a way, but I like other things because my photos aren't, they're just snaps. They're not, again, they're not art or anything. They're just memories and snaps. And they will probably deteriorate over time. Oop. So it's nice to have other sort of decorative focal points as well, I think. I think I mentioned in one of my videos that I was going to tidy up and do a room tour, and I was, and I will, but I am actually, I've decided I want to wait until the piece that I've ordered to go on the wall is here, and then I will do it. That will be kind of the time that I do it, and so that will be probably after I get back from a holiday break. David and I are going away around the 4th or 5th of January up north to a beach and staying with friends in a house on the beach. And then on the, because it's up by Mum's, we'll stop off at Mum's. David's going to fly home hopefully, and I'm going to make my way down. Oh, that's cute, super cute. Oh, I'm glad I did that. Okay, and then I might even just go a bit over the top and stitch that on, shall we? Or do we just want that? I'm gonna stitch 5 on there. Yeah, I might stay, I don't know, for a little while with Mum and then drive down. So I'll do a little, oh, I don't need any more of that. I'll do a little road trip and hopefully visit a few people on the way down. I kind of visit them and stay with them to break up the trip because it's oh, how far is it? Long. It's a long way. It's probably about 8 hours driving, and I don't like, I kind of can do about 4 hours. I'm good driving 4 hours. After that I think I get real tired, and it's just enough. I wonder if I might just take that string off. Stitch this on. Yeah, so that's the plan. So I don't know when I'll be back. I'm thinking maybe the 15th, so the middle of January. Also, I'm doing Junk Journal January, as you know, and I know that Kaylee and Meg are going to do a live, and I'd really like to take part in that somehow if I can. So I don't know what date that is, so I would like to be back for that, but if I'm not, I'm not. That's just the way it is, because I don't think I'll be taking any journaling things with me. I'd like to, because I am doing Junk Journal January, so I'll have a bit of a time there where I'm not doing anything. So I might take my journal. I'm not sure. Or I might just pre-record some videos or something to go up during that time. Cool, I like that. Now I don't want glue on the ink, so I wonder if I staple that on. I think I will staple it. I don't use my stapler very much. I'm not a big stapler person. No, I don't want to. No, I don't want to. I'm going to stitch it on. See how that goes. We know it's pretty awkward with this concertina journal to stitch things on to the page, but I'm just going to stitch it here. That way I don't have to worry about the glue situation. And then I'm just even going to finish it off on the front, not on the back. Just a little knot and trim it there. And the same on the other side, and then we're done. Do you like the stitching things on? Well, I'm going to have to go like that. And it just means when I go the other way, we'll probably end up covering whatever mess I've made on the other side up. Maybe do a little cross stitch. Actually, I think that's enough. There we go, and a little knot on that side. Tie it off. Hopefully that'll be adequate. Cute. And then I might just put a tiny bit of glue just here, like the tiniest dot there, and I can do some at the bottom here because there's no ink there. I hope I'm in frame. I've stopped using my my computer to mirror what I'm doing because it keeps stopping. And okay, so 6, 5. Oh yeah, I'm actually really pleased with that. And then I'm just going to do a little bit of writing in there. I might even just write that way. I kind of want a picture in here, but I don't know what, so I might find something cute to go in there. She's super cute. But that's a bit strange having just her in there, but that's okay. We'll work something out for that. So yeah, that's a little bit more done in my journal. I'm a little bit behind, but that's okay. I fully intend to catch up. I'm going to think about those 2 pages that I want to do on the Christmas stocking and letters to Santa, and then maybe I even might just do a couple of collage pages just for fun. And yeah, so I want to use this as the belly band maybe to hold the letters to Santa. So yeah, this is from this book that I've taken apart, so I'd quite like to do that. Yeah, so we should be, what are we up to? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14. We should have enough pages, hopefully, by the end. It's starting to get a little bit fatter. Thanks so much for watching. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I hope you enjoyed that, and I'll see you again soon in the next video. Bye.